Hey everyone, the Wagon Wheel of Wisdom here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notifications down below if you haven't already. Hey folks, welcome back to the Wagon Wheel of Wisdom. Kevin here, behind me as usual, the Wagon Wheel, and hopefully some wisdom below this stocking cap. The weather is changing here in Wisconsin quite rapidly. I think within a 2-day time frame, and this is going back a few days ago, it went from me having the AC on to now having the heater on. So things like our journey just happened to change that quickly. I just wanted to do a quick video about me, not to sound narcissistic, but about this event that I'm going through from a couple days ago. I'm going to first preface this by no contact should mean no contact, and don't do it. My mom, growing up, my mom always told me, like, you always have to test the waters on stuff. Like, you don't take it for face value and believe it, that you really need to push the envelope and test things out. And sometimes it comes back to bite you in the ass. And this really did. So to recap, I contacted my ex when I went on a dating website. In fact, those are two things I said not to do. The third thing being don't smoke weed, which I did as well. That sort of kicked all of this into gear. So I did those three things as I'm advising all of you to not do those things. So I'm a hypocrite. My apologies for that, by the way. Not a very good representation of someone being sort of a leader, I suppose, or a wisdom keeper in this movement. But again, I'm new at this too, and I struggle through this process just like everybody else does. And I'd love to sit here and tell all of you that it's like a traditional breakup, but it's nothing even remotely close to that in any capacity. So just with that being said, I did, like my mom said, tested the waters and was on Bumble, contacted her. She liked my profile back and responded, which she hasn't talked to me in months, 4 or 5 months to be exact. And I was warned, not directly warned, but warned watching previous videos about breakups and doing no contact, that if you do contact them, you're going to be put right back in the same, call it the dark night of the soul, depression, whatever you want to do, but you're going to basically be starting this process over again. And yeah, holy shit, were they ever right. I am, airplane. I am completely spun up emotionally, to the point where I didn't even really want to get up out of bed today. I was up at 3 a.m., which was the process when I first got on this journey months ago. I was waking up at between 3 and 4 a.m. So here we are back to doing that. It's just an incredible reminder as to how diligent we need to be to a new routine in life, or at least that's how I have to work through this. Again, everybody's different. Everybody has their own processes through this and how they deal with things, how they process emotions, this and that. But it's evident at this point what I need to do to, maintain my sanity. The emotions are back full force in my face all over again. I'm not necessarily convinced that all these emotions are mine. I could have really kicked something off with her too, because this again is a sadness that is just, it's coming from every single direction. Anytime I even open my eyes up, I try to meditate and calm the mind down a little bit and relax it, and it does for a little bit. Cheaper, somebody wants to get a hold of me. And yeah, so here we are back in the thick of this process again, but just a very painful reminder that maybe I should heed mother's wisdom and just back off and not test the waters with things and thinking I'm somehow special, where it's not going to affect me, because this has. And it is. And I don't know how long it's going to continue for, but I'm going to go back to the old way of doing it. Disciplines, meditating, journaling. I might kick off a little fast here, because that really seemed to help maintain clarity in my own head. It made it so I wasn't necessarily ruminating too badly about things, and fasting's beneficial anyway, so I might do that. This is not coffee. This is tea. So I'm going to heed the advice of other people who've said to stop drinking coffee. I'm going to do anything I can, you guys. That's kind of the whole point of this, just reinventing the wheel, just like that wagon wheel behind me, and not approaching this in any way, shape, or form like I used to approach all other things. But it's a painful reminder, and many have mentioned and commented how they've had reminders like that too, that they're trying like hell to not contact their ex because they feel compelled to and just feel the urge to. And Jesus, do I get it. I absolutely get it now. But I can't say this for certain, and I don't want to speak to tell you what to do, but just based on what I just went through, not a lot of good comes from it. If you can maintain your practice, maintain presence, live through your soul, not through your ego, this journey is going to be, I hate to say smooth sailing, but it's not going to be the tsunami that I'm staring down the pipe right now at. So it's tough. I don't know if it's coming or going today. Like really, like it is. It's going to be a hell of a day. But I know on the other side of this, there's good things too, because I've been down this path once before, twice before, 3 times before, however many times it's been. But I know through the suffering, there's greatness on the other side, and just got to get back to what was working before, and not succumb to temptation, because it stings and it hurts a lot today. But so just wanted to share, get the word out, let everybody know that still alive and well, breathing as much as I can. But for other people that have maybe done similar things like I had just done, you absolutely get it. And for the people that are just starting out in this journey, you totally get it too. I'm a little over 5 months in and just totally effed up and did the exact same things that I've been telling everybody not to do. So again, I'm a hypocrite. My apologies. But again, I'm human. So I'm trying to navigate these very treacherous waters and do so in a way that, has less of an impact, that isn't as impactful as what this is already going to be or has already been. And back to the basics. That's basically what I'm getting at. So love you guys. Later.